Good morning, everyone. Today is the 1st of April. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. My husband and daughter are still asleep. I thought I'd bring you a quick update. I'm in a new location. I'm currently in Malta, and it's awesome, except that we all have a really bad cold. So hopefully we'll get over that really quickly. We've got another 2 weeks here. Spain was really, really nice. Italy was really, really nice. And Malta, we've got our own flat, so we've just been relaxing, catching up with laundry and catching up with relatives as well. There are about 26 of my relatives at the airport waiting to greet us, so that was really overwhelming. And I've been visiting them slowly. There's obviously more relatives than that I've got to visit, so it's been awesome. And we're only really at the beginning of this holiday, so hopefully it'll all go the same way. My daughter's been adjusting really well. She handled the flight really well. She slept through a lot of it, which is awesome. The bus tour was our main concern because she was going to be strapped in a bus, but she made friends with there were two young girls in the seat in front of us, and they absolutely loved her, and they kept looking back and she kept looking at them, and they just played games the whole trip, so it was awesome. So yeah, so far so good. Anyway, you came here to see my cross stitch. This won't be a long video because I've only brought 4 pieces with me, so I'll show you what I've done on those. Now, just a disclaimer, I've really only felt like working on my Haid, so you probably won't see much stitching on many of the others. But yeah, I'll show you. I started a new mill hook, which is Palace Theatre. That's that one. And I haven't done much on this one at all. That's all I've done. Which is just the lamps at the top. There. So, sorry, I'll show you that way. There you go. So I haven't done much on that one at all. This one is Mini Pretty Little London by Satsuma Street. I haven't taken photos of what it looked like before, but what I had was just the outline of the face, I believe, in Big Ben, so that's all I've done for that. The needle minder is from Needle Minder Obsessions here in Australia. That's one. The other one I brought was Victorian Charm. Haven't done much on this one either. That's where it is. So I've done a little bit more of the sky, which is this, and I think I did this. I did a little bit more of this little bit, and more of the back stitching there. I'm trying to do the back stitching as I go because I hate it so much. So yeah, that's that one. I don't think I've got a lot of progress on that. I don't remember where it was last time you saw it, but it's just I love working on this one, but the lighting hasn't been all that great in the hotel rooms and things. But like I said, I've just been enjoying working on my Haid, which is Story Keep Some Enchanted Evening. Now, this one was the one I restarted, and the last time you saw it, I think I had that row there done, and a little bit of this row done. So, sorry, that's actually 2 rows there. So I had 1 row there, and there's the start of the 3rd row. And then yesterday, Michelle Sayeda from Haid announced the 2nd challenge, which is to do a whole page in one colour. So I'll explain that a little bit better. It was to do the whole page in using cross-country stitch and do one colour at a time. So I haven't gridded this one, so that'll make it a little bit more difficult, but I already had a couple of stitches stitched on this next page, so what I've decided to do is work my way down to page 3. So this is going to look a bit strange for a while. It's going to have this bit, nothing here almost, and then I'm going to do page 3 here. Now I have counted this twice to make sure that the counting is right. I'm going to count it at least another 2 times because I just want to make sure that it definitely looks okay. So yeah, the last thing I want is to get to page 2 and find that there's a row missing or something like that. So a bit nervous about that, but if I count and make sure I count more often than I need to, then hopefully it should work. The only haul I have to show you is that it's just these cards. That's it. I mentioned them the last time. They came from a supplier on Etsy in Hong Kong. I was going to make them out of cereal boxes, but I found them, they were like 57 cents for 36 or something, or 12 or something like that. It was just ridiculously cheap, and I thought, I'm not going to bother making them when I can get them for that cheap. They did take a while to get to me, that's the only thing, but I think I ended up with about 36 of these. So I managed to bring my Haid using these, which is awesome. And I'm using them for all my projects, so they're really handy. I know they look like a tangled mess, but it's better than carrying, 90 odd bobbins. So that's all I've got. Everything else is back in Australia, so I'll show you that when I get back home in May. I do have 2 of my travel videos up, so if you'd like to see those, they're also on this channel. They are purely travel, and they've got nothing to do with cross stitch, so if you're not interested, feel free to skip them. But they're very short, they're just clips of my photos that I've taken. That's it, I think. I'll see you next month, and thank you very much for watching, for subscribing, for your thumbs up. I love receiving your comments. I've been trying to reply to all the comments I've been receiving, so thank you very much for those. And I'll see you next month. Bye.